Hey, hey. Seems like Jamie L never misses a thing. Trying to pull it up on the other phone so I can read it and be in front of the camera at the same time. Alright. It's been a minute. Last time I tried to do this, I failed miserably at this. Because I don't particularly like my new kitchen. You know, old age. I don't want to hear about your old age. uh, I'm making a pizza out of crescent rolls is what I'm making because I'm too fucking lazy to make the crust today. And I got some leftover sauce from raviolis I made last night. So, yeah. I've been laboring my ass off between work and this new yard, and I'm still making something, but I ain't making the crust. This is an easy way to not have to make a crust. Oh, come on. God damn it. I feel like everything I do anymore fights me. I at least know where things are at in my kitchen now. Oh, come on, man. Jesus. Always fighting. Yeah, I was about ready to bang it on the counter. Trying not to, though. Trying not to. And I know I could have bought an actual pizza crust. But these were on sale for 79 cents, and the pizza crusts were $3. So I will gladly just make it out of this instead. Hello, Quiff. Sorry. Can't be too talkative during this part. I gotta pay attention. My brain is fried. Physically and mentally tired. It's been a long month in the new place. Mrs. Nobody is good. She is on her way home from school at the moment. Just trying to seal up all the little cracks here. Little Nobody is okay. She came down last week for a little while for my grandmother's birthday. She seemed to like the new place. Only time will tell if she's, I don't know, she got some kind of trouble at her mother's house and her mother doesn't talk to me. So only time will tell if she eventually gets tired of what's going on up there and wants to come down here for a while. We will see. It is almost summertime, so, you know, maybe I can get her to come down and help me with some yard projects. Because I have lots and lots of projects to do. They never end. We'll see. Just trying to let time do what it's doing. You know? You press the situation too much and you make it worse. And I'm not trying to make the situation any worse than it's currently. Oh, let me turn that. Sorry. Oh, man. You guys up to anything except, I don't know, this is weird for me because seeing as I haven't done this in so long, I'm literally standing here having a conversation with myself, it feels like. I know. I haven't done done a live in so long, I've almost forgotten how to do this and carry on a conversation with myself while handling sharp objects and not cutting fingers off. It's just a crescent roll package, Michelle. It's not a pizza crust, it's a package of store brand, of a Harris Teeter brand crescent rolls. Watching some paranormal videos. Yeah, you can keep that shit. There's some Omar Gosh videos where they sit on a bridge someplace and they pretend to channel spirits with an app on their phone because spirits talk to cell phones, right? I don't know. I used to watch some of that Omar Gosh stuff back when I first started doing dumpster videos. That guy got old. My new kitchen is definitely much larger than my old kitchen. I just don't really like it. That's the problem. I don't like the way that it's set up. One channel they do sessions with a spirit box. Well, it's probably just as real. Let me show you part of the reason why I don't like this kitchen. I have one plug that's usable on my countertop. And it's all the way the fuck over here. I have another plug here, but it's behind the top of the stove. I can't access it, which sucks. I don't know who Brandon Ferris is. There's so many people on YouTube. It's a wonder you guys even found me, to be honest with you. There's so many people on YouTube. I showed up to the YouTube party late. Yeah. Lots and lots of people on YouTube. Like, I don't know how anybody finds my channel, to be quite honest. But, so, whatever it is. Well, if you enjoy watching his channel, have at it. I've been watching a channel called Uncle Tony's Garage of late, but that's because I'm a car guy and a Mopar guy at that, and he's a Mopar guy. And I've been watching some of his channel lately. Not that any of you guys would want anything to do with Uncle Tony's Garage, but it's pretty funny at times. Let's see. I've been watching Living Proof Paranormal. It's like a Loch Ness Monster. They're never going to find it, right? Let's see. Good morning and evening. How are things? It is about 5 o'clock here, give or take. I like when you talk. Spanish must be your first language there, Helena, with that KKKKK at the end. That's funny. All of my Spanish-speaking friends that I have on the internet use that. They use KKKK and they use JJJ or JAJA. Spanish must be your first, which is fine. You can roll your tongue. I can't figure that shit out. Uncle Tony's Garage. He's a scraggy looking white dude with long hair. Portuguese, well, there you go. Portuguese, Spanish. I realize they're two different languages, but they have a lot of the same tendencies. I was close. Portuguese and Spanish are close. Canada. If I believed in spirits, I wouldn't want to live in this house. Jamie would just put it that way. I don't believe that there's anything I don't believe in any of that paranormal stuff. And if I did believe in paranormal stuff, trust me, I would not live in this house at all. Hello, Sherry Bullard. Because this house has a history, a pretty fucking gruesome history of that I'd rather not get into publicly. Some shit that went down here about 5 years ago. Well, thank you, Elaine. Let's see. Having my first coffee for the morning and you're making pizza. Hell, you could always just make a breakfast pizza, you know. Don't go wrong with some tomato sauce and a little bit of sausage. Maybe some scrambled eggs and bacon on it. Although I don't eat eggs. But yeah, now if I had a paranormal if I had a thing about paranormals, this would not be the house for me to live in. I've been to work and been home. Went to work yesterday and had to fight somebody's dog. That was exciting. Went to do a cleanup project. And somebody's Doberman decided that it was going to try to bite me, so I had to kick it in the face and choke it out. Well, you can start watching Uncle Tony's now as well. Cool. I like the Uncle Tony's garage videos because he's a straight shooter and he tells you exactly how he sees it or what have you. Like he'll go out and there'll be a guy trying to sell you a Mopar. It is not at all what's advertised. Like the title will match the dashboard but not the car, or the firewall isn't correct for what he's claiming it to be, or he's got a lot of useless Mopar knowledge. Which, you know, to Mopar guys is, you know, Mopar knowledge. Why can't you eat pizza, Helena? Good morning from Australia. What's up, fucker? You're hanging out down there in the land where the toilet goes backwards, right? Toilet goes backwards in Australia. My wife's diabetic, and that's why I got like tomatoes and mushrooms and shit. Why don't you add something healthy to it? You know, this is a homemade sauce that I made for raviolis last night that I'm reusing. Tomatoes, some green onions, and put some cheese on that shit, you know. And then some pepperoni, some bell peppers, some mushrooms, and then some more cheese. Don't have no flour. Sounds like your doctor sucks. I would imagine that you could go out and get a gluten-free option of, this is just crescent rolls that I've rolled out. I bet you they sell gluten-free crescent rolls. Not that I believe in that shit, but you know. The whole gluten intolerance thing is a myth. Well, I like making the crust, don't get me wrong, I just didn't feel like fucking around with it today. See, there you go. You can try to turn a vegetable that smells like rotten farts into a pizza crust. See, Joy Leonard will tell you right there. And I'll bet you there's a YouTube channel out there that's gluten-free or keto or alkaline electric. Yeah, those of you who get that one. It'll tell you how to do such a thing. And I mean, you can make a pizza crust with just fucking flour and water. I mean, it ain't that hard. Put some seasoning in it. Not my cup of tea to go with the cauliflower and what have you. Yep. However, the problem with when you get over to channels like that is you get annoying females. No, I'm never going to forget that shit, Sherry. Come on now. I wasted like $1,000 on that trip for it to turn into fucking nothing. I felt like I was on an episode of Punk'd, for fuck's sake. The problem with channels like that, though, is that you get 9 times out of 10, when you're looking at the gluten-free shit, you get some channel that's got some batshit crazy woman on it that's the whole time. It sounds like Samantha Bush, Kyle Bush's wife. You know, somebody who weighs like 75 pounds and they're trying to find creative ways to get nutrition into their life because they don't eat in the first place. And I don't have that problem. As you can see, I'm not looking for creative ways to put nutrition in my life. I eat quite well. Sprinkling a little oregano on top of my food. Yeah. I'm not crazy about oregano. I prefer basil, to be quite honest with you, but everybody likes what they like. Everybody likes what they like. I'm just a creature of habit, I guess. Absolutely more cheese, man. This is America. Everybody loves cheese in America, at least according to Jeremy Clarkson. Jeremy Clarkson likes to shit talk America that we would put cheese in our coffee if we could figure out a way to make it melt correctly. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw a couple of these on there just to get them warm while it's in the oven. Those are pepperoncinis. Love to eat, but food doesn't like you. That was a good catch. Food doesn't like you. That's a shitty predicament to be in there. Well, it'll look better when it comes out of the oven, I promise. Just a disclaimer, this video is in no way, shape, or form intended to diagnose, treat, or cure. I don't expect anybody to actually cook this. Bacon. Can't ever go wrong with bacon either. Especially when you buy bacon like this. That's yeah. This stuff's actually on sale for $4.50 a pack right now at the local grocery store. You get 20 ounces, and this stuff's like bacon steaks. You can make that shit on the barbecue, man. It is delicious. Come on, Mr. Chef. I'm fun to watch. I might just be a grumpy asshole. The kitties are getting along all right. Bitch Kitty is not the friendliest cat in the world, so she's doing whatever the fuck she's doing. The other cat's perfectly friendly, but Bitch Kitty is not. They're at least tolerating each other in space at the moment. You know, they're able to lay about 5 feet apart in the front yard, and they're not fighting anymore, which is a start. It is a start with the kitties. Oh, boy. Figure I got the cutting board out. Might as well. Gotta do something to kill the time. 29 of you people here. Got like 3 of you talking. Then again, it's probably not very entertaining to watch a guy cut a cucumber. I need some crazy hair like Guy Fieri. This time on Flavor Town, I'm going to show you how to stick a hot dog up your butt. Wah. Stalkers. Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody to figure out where my new house is to show up here. A couple people show up at my other house. I wasn't particularly thrilled about that, but you know, thankfully they kept it PG. They kept it PG. Didn't have to like chase them out of the yard with a baseball bat or nothing. I was looking at the kitchen. Looks wider. Oh yeah, that's it. What's funny about that is that we actually have a laundry room here. In my old kitchen, my dryer was in the kitchen, and my washing machine was on the back porch. You were a chef for 23 years. I would imagine that retiring from that was the best decision you ever made in life, huh? Because I went to culinary school and got me a whole culinary school degree. And, yeah, I cut grass for a living. Ricky's already found me, Jerry. If you were in the Facebook group, you'd know that. He showed up here tuned up the other morning. Apparently crashed his bicycle. Bubbles doesn't come by so much anymore because he thinks I live too far away. I'm only halfway to the liquor store from your house, Bubbles, and you go there, I know. I can see him there. Now, Ricky showed up here the other morning. He was tuned up like no other. He was bleeding out of both of his arms. He was bleeding out of his leg. His eye was swollen shut. He had scabs on his forehead and all down the side of his face. Because apparently, to quote the man, too much white lightning, which would be vodka, and pea gravel on a bicycle don't mix. And he crashed his bicycle and fucked himself up pretty good. Hello, Rhea. I mean, that guy, if he were a cat with 9 lives, he's gone through about 14 of them at this point, that fucking dude. I don't know how he hasn't died yet, just from simply, he's been hit on his bicycle 5 times, I think, in the time that I've known him. Like, hit by a car. I don't know. I'm far enough away that I only have to see Ricky like once a week. You know? He doesn't feel the need to pedal himself here on a daily basis, which is kind of nice. As opposed to, he used to just pedal by the house 5 or 6 times a day, and every time he pedaled by the house, if I was there, he'd stop and bum a damn cigarette off of me. And that shit gets expensive after a while. It's expensive. It's expensive enough to be a, oh, here, let me give you the tour. It's funny, my old kitchen, I had a RV size refrigerator. It was like 2/3 the size of that. And now I have a full size refrigerator. I almost don't know what quite to do with myself. And then we got our microwave, coffee bar, my KitchenAid mixer. Keep the towels in there, the pots in there, the cups in there, the vitamins in there, and a bunch of other storage. But yeah, it's definitely a bigger kitchen than the other one, but the I don't know, the kitchen itself sucks. If you ask me, I knew what you meant there, Helena or Helena. Alright, that's gonna take a little bit. Chase her around this kitchen. This is my kitchen. If anybody's chasing anybody, they've been chasing me the hell out of my kitchen. $30 for a pack of cigarettes? Fuck that. Woo. Oh, come on, turd sandwich over the phone. Really? There we go. Sorry, this fan phone is a piece of shit. Got time for a new one. This is the one that, the phone number that's in the bottom of the thingamadoo on the shit talking section comes to this phone. Yeah, you won't soon see me spending $30 a pack on cigarettes. I guess that's the difference between a country that's more socialist than a capitalist country where the Banger Music TV, got a question, ask away. Probably sell loosies. Probably sell loose cigarettes, right? I don't know. I smoke about 25 cigarettes a day, so I couldn't afford that shit. I'm curious what the question, Banger Music TV. Go to the Chinese store. I'm waiting. Must be a long question. Manchester Lights for $15. And again, the Australian money isn't worth what American money is worth, so I'm sure the translation there, because they're about $5.25 American a pack here for Camels. About the same for Marlboros, give or take. Come in. $10 Canadian. Yeah, but both of your guys' currencies are, yeah, right, we're waiting on that shit. Waiting on that question. Yeah, well, we're not even going to get started on the minimum wage debate because you are fucking worth exactly what the fuck you were worth. And if you think that you're doing a fucking $8 an hour job and you're worth $15 an hour, you can kiss my ass. Like, you get paid exactly what you're worth at your job, and if you're worth more, go find a better job. I don't think minimum wage should even be a thing. If all you can do is fucking fry french fries all day, you deserve to make french fry fucking money. You know? I am good, Carla. How are you? I discovered these today. The Simply Clear Key Lime. It's no calories, tastes like a Sprite. No, we won't get into that endless, I deserve more money for this fucking mediocre job that I'm doing kind of. Had a girl throw french fries at me one day, and she thinks that she deserves $15 an hour, and she's fucking throwing french fries at me, right? People skills. Oh, man. I wasn't happy with how much money I was making at my job, so I saved some money and I bought some equipment, and I go out and I make like, 10 times what I was making working for somebody. And all you gotta do is be able to have a conversation with somebody, be able to push a lawnmower, which is like the most rudimentary of tasks, figure out how to run small engines, which again is the most just basic of fucking things. You just got to be able to save some money and buy some equipment, and there's plenty of people out there who've got way more fucking money than I do that are willing to pay me to do shit that they don't feel like doing. And I will gladly take the money from those people who've got way more fucking money than I do. And I will not complain that they have way more fucking money than I do, because that just means they'll pay me and won't even bat an eye about it. If I throw out, it'll be $600 to do that job, and they don't even bat an eye, I'll go make $600 in a day. You know, a living wage. Anyway, we're not getting into this. Next subject, please. I've had 2 knee surgeries on my right knee, and I'm good. Yeah, it's a good thing the Audio Banger TV or whoever, the Music Butthole Banger TV sent their question in here. Yeah, no, that's as far as I get politically on this channel. I try to stay away from it, and we all got ideas, but they're like assholes. We all got those too, and that doesn't mean we need to show it to the world. You know, just because you've got an asshole doesn't mean the world needs to know about it. Last year you had an attempt at a road trip with your wife, but the car had other ideas. Any thought of trying it again? Maybe. She's got like 3 weeks of school left. Once school is out, potentially, and that's another bonus to working for yourself and not working for somebody else, like I do, is that I can do all the work I need to do and get it done, and then I can just make time to go and do things like take road trips. I am not former military. I tried. That's fine, Tommy. I tried to go into the military twice. I was medically disqualified twice. The first time I blew my knee out about 2 weeks before I was ready to early sign with the Air Force. I had taken the ASVABs, and I was candidate for officer training, but my knee decided to do other things. Middle of February of 2000. Then I got my knee repaired, and I started talking to another Navy/Air Force recruiting office when I was 20. And I took a road trip from where I was at in Arizona down to see my grandmother and some buddies of mine in another part of Arizona. We went to the skate park, and I bailed off my bike, and I tore my ACL again a week before I was supposed to try to go get medically cleared. So it was like some sort of divine intervention there, I would imagine. I tried, but I've been medically disqualified twice. So that's how that works. I tried. A lot of guys that I went to school with that went into the military, and they got to go do what they were doing and have to go and get this turd of mine off to school. It always helps if you put the turd in a bag and you light it on fire and put it on somebody's porch. I don't know where we would go if we went on a road trip. No, I wanted to fly jets. I didn't want to be the Army. My brother went in the Army, and the only thing the Army taught my brother was how to sleep with his eyes open and do copious amounts of cocaine and ecstasy. I wanted to fly jets. I grew up watching fucking Top Gun and Days of Thunder. Like, I wanted to go fucking be a flyboy and go to Fallon, Nevada and go do that shit. And no, I didn't want no part of Army Ranger. Yeah. I wanted to fly jets. And sadly, I couldn't, even though it doesn't require you have good knees to fly jets, you still got to be able to get through basic. And I think at this point, even at the age that I am, I could still physically get through basic training if I had to, but I'm too old to join at this point. The second knee surgery I've had, it's been 10 years now, and it's much better around, much better this time around. But I'm pushing 40, Alvin. So yeah, I'm too old to join the military. They're getting there. Pushing 40, man. Pushing 40. And putting back 40s, right? Nah, there's no get better. I am as better as I can get. Well, you could always, yeah, I won't even go down that road. Never mind. I'm sorry. I had a thought, and it was even too crude for my channel. You know it's bad when it's, no, I understand, and I assume that they don't want some fucking old gray-haired guy like me. Like, that brings up a whole nother possibility of fucking weird shit that can go on in the military and the don't ask, don't tell shit. Some fucking weird dude my age wants to go and like hang out with a bunch of 18-year-old dudes and shower with them and shit, and that's just, now, I think it's a good thing they put an age cutoff in there. Because you get all kind of fucking weird shit going on, I'm sure. I mean, once you get to a certain point, once you've been in the military for all those years, you're not out, like shooting at people and fucking carrying 100-pound packs and shit like that. So the physical requirement is more of probably less. At that point, you're more likely to be commanding people to go out and do bullshit. Hello, dear.
Hello.
You were in from 99 to 03, Army Ranger 11, especially jumping out of the planes.
Thank you.
Pizza's getting there. Couple minutes. Couple minutes. Mr. James Haynes. See, here I was thinking I was way ahead when I started making this pizza.
You never know with the road and the lights and...
What have you. Rhea says hello, Mary. Helena Barth says the missus is there for pizza.
Yep.
Quiff says hello. Of course, you can read that right there because you're behind the camera.
Hello, hello. Happy, wonderful Wednesday.
The kitchen is definitely bigger. What's on the pizza? These nuts. No. Some sauce that I made for raviolis last night. Some mushrooms, some pepperoni, some green onions, some green bell peppers, mozzarella cheese, And I made it on lovely wifey voice. Younger, yeah, I'm definitely younger than my wife. There's no discounting that one.
Anyhow.
Yeah, got 3 more weeks. They were asking if we planned on doing another random road trip, and like we did before when the car decided to not cooperate, where we packed no clothes and we were just going to stop and buy Goodwill clothes, and we were going to bring toiletries.
And undergarments.
Yeah, and find whatever random ass Goodwill clothes we could find at the time. Banger Music TV. You gotta quit. You asked me that, dude. You asked me that 15 minutes ago, Dick Licker. Fucking either ask the question or get on with your fucking life, man. Jesus Christ. There you go. Did you know Muslims are cleaner than Christians? Oh, fuck you, dude. You can fucking suck a goddamn bag of cocks, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Thank you. God
Come
damn.
again, like that.
These fucking people.
Gonna go get a pizza. I get pizza made at home. Ooh, and peppers, yum.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna pull those off and put them to the side, but I just figured that would be.
Yummy, yummy goodness.
Anyway, that's the pizza.
All natural.
That's all natural, my ass. That's a roll of fucking crescent rolls because I was too lazy to make the crust.
Oh, okay. Locally
Anyway.
sourced.
I hate it when somebody's got to come in and just fuck up the mood, man. I was having a relatively good day now that my headache went away. Yeah, I don't know. Give a fuck. That motherfucker even found my channel. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this shit up and eat it. So, peace out. And all that, Girl Scouts.
Have a good one, folks.
You know you're waiting for it, right?